Hey, it's your girl. So, on this channel, we've talked a lot about shampoo, conditioner, things that you can do to stay consistent with your hair care. But one of the things we haven't really talked about is hair loss, which becomes more acute in some women when you have hormonal stuff. So I wanted to take a moment. This is really a video dedicated to a beautiful girlfriend of mine whose hair started falling out. And in trying to help her, I discovered, boom, Saw Palmetto. So this next clip is going to give you the real information on studies that have been done on Saw Palmetto and how it helps with hereditary alopecia. So here it is.
Androgenic alopecia is the most common type of hair loss, affecting more than 50 million men and 30 million women in the United States alone. This type of patterned baldness is usually hereditary, and it can be managed with medication or surgery. And studies are showing that is not all that can be done. Because of a random conversation about hair loss at the gym, I started researching the Saw Palmetto plant. It is a palm, and it has berries that have been used by Native Americans as medicine and food for hundreds of years. This little plant is really something. 1, it helps block the activity of an enzyme that converts testosterone into the hormone DHT. This hormone has been linked to hair loss in men. DHT can get out of balance as we age. In one study, Saw Palmetto was effective in improving hair growth in 60% of men with male pattern baldness between the ages of 23 and 64. In another study, it showed that applying Saw Palmetto topically for 3 months increased hair's density by 35%. Hair density is the amount of hair that is growing out of your follicles. It is thickness, and it is a more important key to combating baldness than simply improving hair growth. Saw Palmetto contains antioxidants that prevents damage to cells, decreases inflammation, and protects against chronic disease. But for a long time, this plant was prescribed to men, and there was not a lot of studies on the benefits for women. That is changing. And the studies I found are beyond encouraging. They are dramatic. So here are a few of the benefits to using this natural supplement for ladies. Is Saw Palmetto good for alopecia in ladies? Without oversimplifying, the short answer is yes. This supplement helps to slow or reduce the type of hereditary hair loss known as androgenic alopecia because it is a DHT blocker in men and in women. Now, these are just a few of the dramatic before and after photos of women who have successfully used Saw Palmetto to grow or regrow their hair. Now, alopecia is a much bigger subject than this one type. I do promise a video in the future that discusses other types of alopecia and treatments. Even more promising is how Saw Palmetto benefits women with Polycystic Ovary Syndrome, or Pcos, and women who are menopausal. Both of these are related to hormonal changes in the ovaries, and the symptoms are often overlapping. PCOS affects between 5 and 10% of women in the age range of 15 to 44, or during the years that you can have children. Most women find out they have PCOS in their 20s and 30s when they're having problems getting pregnant. But PCOS can happen at any time after puberty. Doctors estimate that over 95% of women who have all 3 of the classic signs, obesity, hirsutism, or irregular menstrual cycles, have PCOS. Females with PCOS have elevated levels of male hormones. This can cause a specific set of symptoms, including hair loss from the scalp, excessive body and facial hair, and acne. Saw Palmetto helps reduce high levels of androgen and prolactin in females with polycystic ovary syndrome, reducing many of these symptoms naturally. While testosterone levels go down naturally with age, it does not see as drastic of a decline as estrogen and progesterone during menopause. Menopause is what happens once a woman is past her childbearing years. Saw Palmetto has been shown to interact with the estrogen receptors and can help support hormonal balance during menopause. Estrogen and progesterone can help you keep your hair growing in the anagen phase. Interestingly enough, parabens are estrogen disruptors, and they are rampant in Black hair care products. Saw Palmetto is being shown to regulate hormones in the whole body and is being studied to assist women with hormonal weight gain, fatigue, hot flashes, infertility, and even a loss of sexual interest. And when used with vitamin C and hydrolyzed collagen, saw palmetto can work for anti-aging. Saw palmetto does have some side effects. It interacts with your hormones, which means it may reduce the effectiveness of oral contraceptives. In rare cases, saw palmetto can cause mild headaches or stomach pain, and it interferes with coagulation, so use with caution if you're taking blood thinners. This is the brand that I take. The normal dosage is about 400 milligrams. I was prescribed by my doctor 1,500 milligrams years ago after surgery, and now this can be bought on Amazon. I'll leave the copy of the link in the comments. And it's been a blessing not only increasing my hair density, but stopping hot flashes and sleeping issues. And I also think that the anti-aging stuff is true as well. Now, before you start a new supplement, especially one as strong as saw palmetto, talk to your doctor, preferably an OBGYN. I suggest taking pictures of what you're taking and what you want to start taking and have a real conversation about what's going on with your body. If your alopecia persists, ask about using finasteride or minoxidil. But I hope you try saw palmetto. This Native American remedy does really work wonders.
Okay, so that is it. So this is the saw palmetto that I buy. And I'm going to be putting together an Amazon channel soon. I haven't done it just because I've just been running in the month of December. Everyone knows is crazy for 1,000 different reasons. But um, saw palmetto is one of those that you really do need to talk to a doctor to find out how much your body may need. This one is 1,500 milligrams. I take one of these a day because I am menopausal, and that's really a good amount for me. And I did talk to a doctor before I started taking something this strong, but talk to a professional, find out, if not a doctor or a nutritionist, and find out about what you would need milligrams wise specific to your health. And I will tell you, for many women who have hormonal issues in their youth, those become more acute as you get older and progress towards menopause. And saw palmetto, I will tell you, it is the real thing, right? It not only helps with slowing down the graying process, helps balance your hormones so that you don't experience such acute problems with menopause or PCOS. This is really a good overall nutritional supplement for women. And the science is just catching up with women, right? Because saw palmetto is not something new. It's been used by men for a couple of decades for the same reason, right? It helps balance the hormones in men and women. And so this is a really, really good one. Saw palmetto. I hope that you try this one and let me know how it works for you in the comments. I will tell you, it works not only on your hair, it's going to work all over your body. This is a winner because your body chemistry, although it may have very similar body chemistries to others, it's probably specific to you. And hormonal imbalances affect more than just your hair, right? So you really want to make sure if you're having some out to kilter hormonal imbalances, that you get that addressed. It's not the end of the world. It's not really that hard to address. And once you get it addressed and corrected, you're going to feel so much better, and your hair is going to reflect that. One of the things I have noticed is that your hair becomes a symptom of your nutrition and overall health, right? So it's not, your hair is not by itself. It's connected to the rest of you. And although your hair is dead, its growth patterns are very much due to alive hair follicles. So if you're noticing your hair is thinning, you're starting to notice some signs of alopecia, talk to a doctor. Please talk to a doctor. It could be something very simple. It could be something very serious. And so if it is something that is hormonal and they can get that under balance, Saw Palmetto is one of those winners that has really worked for me. And it is also working for my beautiful girlfriend whose hair was thinning, which was why I started looking into alopecia, because she has long, thick, beautiful hair, and all of a sudden, very suddenly, it starts thinning. This is dramatic. And she did get some medical help, and her hair is starting to grow back. So that's it for this video. Before I forget,
like, subscribe, and ring that bell. That way you can see all the videos in the series. And thank you.
all right, so that's it. I just want to tell you, thank you so very much for watching this video. I hope that this is informative to you and gets you researching or talking to a doctor. This might be the jump off to get you to where you want. I hope you feel like you've made a friend on the internet, right? And that I'm a part of your support system. You're certainly a part of mine. And I hope you can see that I am sincerely giving you the best information I have at the time. As I know better, then I'll share better. And I'm wishing you success in all of your and I'm wishing you success in all of your endeavors. Thanks for sharing a little of your time with me.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed this one. Tell me how it turned out for you in the comments. Click like, subscribe, and ring that bell for all the videos in this playlist, or just view these next two. And thank you again for watching. Alright, that's it.